Welcome to Awakening News Channel, your source for awakening news. Be sure to subscribe, share, and like our videos. And now, here's today's Awakening News.
Catholic Church ignores pedophilia, but Bishop warns Reiki and energy healing are satanic. By Richard Enos. In brief, the facts: Catholic Bishop Alphonsus Cullinan has said he is establishing a delivery ministry that will attempt to rid people of the devil and warned that using Reiki or other New Age healing methods could open one up to demonic influence. Reflect on: can these types of fear-based attempts to retain power over people serve the greater awakening to our innate power and sovereignty? It is wisely said that, you should clean up your own backyard first before you come running over to fix mine. Obviously, this wisdom continues to be lost on the clergy of the Catholic Church. According to this Irish news article, Catholic Bishop Alphonsus Cullinan has said he is establishing a delivery ministry of people who will attempt to rid others of the devil and warned that using Reiki or other New Age healing methods could open one up to the possibility of encountering malevolent spirits. He said he had received several requests from people to help deal with evil forces. On the strength of what spellbinding evidence and research does the bishop rest his indictment against Reiki healing treatments on? He said he was told by the brother of a Reiki master that the man was working on somebody one day when he actually says he saw a vision of Satan and was scared out of his wits, dropped the Reiki and went back to the church. Gosh! Did Bishop Cullinan even go so far as to interview the Reiki master himself, to verify the authenticity of the report, and perhaps inform himself just a touch more about the philosophy and practice of Reiki, before giving it such firm identification with the dark side? Heavens, no. This is something that has to be done in secret because you don't let these people's names out, and they are going to houses where people maybe have been involved in some kind of New Age thing or some kind of seance or that kind of thing, and unfortunately, they've opened up a door to an evil force, Satan. Bishop Alphonsus Cullinan. Absolving personal responsibility. Let's be clear on what the good bishop is saying here. He is worried about people getting influenced by Satan while engaging in New Age healing practices. In fact, he misidentifies Reiki as a New Age practice when in fact it was developed in the early 1900s in Japan by Mikao Yuzui, who realized that healing energy can be transmitted between human beings via the hands and directed intention and visualization. Does he say what the consequences might be if people fall deeply enough under Satan's spell under these conditions? Will they suddenly be tempted to steal an apple from the grocery store? Say a crossword to a neighbor? He doesn't know. And doesn't say. And probably hasn't even thought that far. No, what it really looks like is that the good bishop would like to stop people who are taking personal responsibility for their own healing, and play the devil card to encourage such people to run back to the Catholic Church where members don't actually have to take responsibility for their own actions, they can simply believe the devil made them do it. This is a scenario in which the good bishop can feel useful in an advisory capacity because he has the God-given power to absolve participants of their sins with the recitation of a few Hail Marys. Why not address in-house pedophilia? You would think, if indeed you believe Cullinan is being sincere, that he would not be sticking his nose into something he knows little about, and instead bring his Satan-fighting attention to the actions of his Catholic brethren who are already known to be raping and torturing children. You would think it would be of the highest order to turn his exorcising powers to work on these contemporaries of his, if for nothing else than to try to resurrect the reputation of the Catholic Church, which has fallen to unprecedented depths. But you get the feeling that his attitude falls in line with the Church on the matter of pedophilia in the Church. Their inaction seems to indicate that they feel not much can be done about it. It is not a question of personal responsibility, it is a question of demonic possession. In the article, Cullinan said he absolutely agreed with Pope Francis's view that child abuse is caused by Satan. Which means offenders themselves are not to blame for their actions. The Church's propensity to take offenders of these violent crimes and simply move them away from one outraged community to continue their criminal activity in another one is a clear sign of this. The takeaway. This bishop certainly has gall to act concerned about potential demonic influence coming from modern energy healing practices he knows nothing about. The good news is, the hypocrisy of the Catholic Church continues to reveal itself in these feeble attempts to retain power over people, and they could serve as a catalyst for more people who still give themselves over to these institutions to take their power back. Remember to subscribe. Thank you.
Thank you for watching Awakening News Channel. We hope that you enjoyed it. Be sure to like us, share, and subscribe. See you next time.